Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stop and stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. All right, here we go with the former UFC title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. Daniel, you guys go way back. Obviously, we can talk about the athletic credentials. Some, though, have questioned his fight IQ in some of his big fights in the UFC.
Well, it seems like he wants to fight the fun fight, right, opposed to the fight that would seem to make sense to him. But let me tell you something, I'm not complaining. I enjoy every Michael Chandler fight. I enjoy watching this guy go out there and fight on his shield. He has A-plus skills across the board, and let's see how he applies them to the fight tonight.
And even in losses against high-level competition, he has had big moments. You do get the sense that Michael Chandler may always be just one win away from that elusive shot at the title yet again. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, round getting underway here. Iron Michael Chandler said when he signed with the UFC, he was not here for a long time. He was here for a good time. And for fight fans around the world, it has certainly been a good time watching Michael Chandler. Certainly put a capstone on his UFC run with that knockout of Tony Ferguson. But he wants UFC gold, and if he doesn't get a win tonight, may never get back to the top of the heap. We'll see how he approaches this particular stylistic challenge. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of his success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops that big right hand on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC.
Rips the body there. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Nice straight punch there. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, nice jab by Diaz.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, collar tie. Just misses with the straight left hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. Just over 2 minutes to go. Diaz is now cut. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Big left hand there inside.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Diaz. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
That's it.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Diaz is back in full mount. Ten seconds to go in the round. Oh, big elbow. Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Diaz is bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, huge right hand from Michael Chandler yet again, and not unlike the one he landed on Dan Hooker a few years ago.
I mean, Michael Chandler is a beast. I think he's one of the best athletes we have in the UFC. He works extremely hard, and he's one of those guys that you just want to root for. He's got great power, but don't forget about that wrestling background that allows Chandler to get those hands to drop kick in. Then you're going to take you down, and then up over the top, that overhand right hand.
Making all these shots count. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Diaz is trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an extra.
Oh, there's his hit right there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
Rocked him, hurt him bad. He just find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
How about these two going at it? Under 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far after a...
Right, he hurt him real bad. Still hurt.
So far, a frantic pace as expected. Diaz is now dealing with a cheek cut. Man, how good is that jab from Nate Diaz? Almost as if he's been doing it for 20 years, right?
I mean, he has been doing it. You know, he's got a great boxing coach in Richard Perez, a guy that he believes in, a guy that has allowed him to gain the confidence to stand with the best striker in the world. Oh, he hurt him again!
Chandler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Back and forth we go. 30 seconds to go in round two. Oh, he connects there. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Big strikes continue to land. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round.
Hey, we all take shots, okay? All right, listen, come on.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Lead left by Diaz.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Chandler's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still after taking that punch.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far.
Another good. He's hurt bad.
Gets back to his feet. Big right hand. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Iron Michael Chandler.
Well, what an impression Michael Chandler has made on UFC fans around the world.